Sisters both got married on the same day. The older sister married a CEO, while the younger sister married a programmer. The older sister's wedding car was a Rolls-Royce, while the younger sister's wedding car was a two-wheeled electric scooter. But the younger sister was still very happy because she firmly believed that this life she would definitely become a true wealthy person. In the last life, the younger sister chose the CEO, but on the wedding night, the CEO was with his white moonlight. Soon, the CEO's company went bankrupt. After that, the older sister's life improved. The programmer not only became a well-known wealthy man, but also her older sister lived a more glamorous life than her. So, in this life, she decided to choose the programmer, the potential candidate. Little did she know, everything was exactly what her older sister wanted her to see. Because in the last life, the older sister was forced to marry the programmer, but she didn't receive the respect she deserved. Although to outsiders, she appeared to have everything. In reality, she had long been suffering. So this time, she chose a different life. On the day both sisters were supposed to choose their husbands, as the older sister was about to choose the programmer, the younger sister suddenly rushed in and said she wanted to choose the poor man. The woman realized that her younger sister had also been reborn. Knowing her younger sister's competitive personality, she decisively said she would not back down. Their parents tried to persuade the younger sister to choose the CEO, but the younger sister refused. She said this time she would choose the programmer. The woman's best friend was puzzled as to why she insisted on choosing the penniless man, but the woman said, if not, how would her sister ever take the bait? At that moment, the younger sister came over and asked how to make the choice hers. The woman said it depended on her sincerity. The younger sister took out $1 million bank card and said it was her private savings, but the woman said it wasn't enough, and then stood up to leave. The younger sister called her back, and then transferred $6 million to her. After receiving the money, the woman immediately gave the younger sister the wedding invitation for the programmer. A few days later, the two held their wedding as planned. The older sister sat in the luxury car, while the younger sister rode the electric scooter. After finishing the wedding process, the CEO threw the woman on the bed and warned her not to think about things that don't belong to her. Before she could respond, the CEO's assistant came in and said his white moonlight had fainted due to stomach pain. He was about to leave, but the woman stopped him. She explained that the CEO's white moonlight had already been sent to the hospital, so there was no need to worry. The CEO, still uneasy, made a phone call and found that, indeed, as the woman had said, he asked her how she knew all this in advance. The woman said she had heard that the CEO's white moonlight was weak and sickly, and today, being the CEO's wedding day, she knew that white moonlight would definitely feel unwell. So, she had already arranged for a doctor to wait at white moonlight's doorstep to ensure the doctor could care for her as soon as she got sick, and her plan was to make sure the CEO had to stay at home tonight. Having explained all this, the woman left, saying she wouldn't expect the CEO to like her, but at least there should be fairness between them. Meanwhile, the younger sister's wedding night didn't go smoothly either. The programmer didn't sleep with the younger sister. Instead, he went to another bedroom alone. The next day, the younger sister served tea to her husband's mother, but the mother-in-law only gave her $100 red envelope. Though the younger sister felt disappointed by the small amount, she endured it, thinking she could bear it compared to the last life. Meanwhile, the woman served tea to her husband's mother in the morning, and the mother-in-law gave her $100,000 in cash, along with a family heirloom bracelet. To maintain her husband's face, she didn't mention what had happened the night before. After they left, the housekeeper asked the CEO's mother why she treated the daughter-in-law so well. The mother-in-law replied that the woman remained calm in the face of problems, and she could handle everything properly while preserving the family's dignity. Such a person would eventually be loved by everyone, including her son. The CEO and the woman hadn't even stepped out of the house yet when they ran into the CEO's white moonlight. The white moonlight asked why the CEO hadn't visited her in the hospital. The woman immediately interrupted the CEO and said that the doctor had called and reported that the white moonlight's condition wasn't serious. And since it was the CEO's wedding yesterday, he had many things to handle, including avoiding making headlines in the entertainment news. The white moonlight should understand. After saying this, the woman wisely left. Meanwhile, the younger sister was bad-mouthing the woman in front of their parents. Their mother told the younger sister to focus on herself, but the younger sister insisted that her choice was foolproof. She then presented a cheap gift box to their parents. The father angrily told her to take it away. At this moment, the woman returned. The younger sister mocked the woman for returning, but the woman said her husband would arrive soon. The younger sister, on the other hand, probably wouldn't have tea ready with just $100 red envelope, while her mother-in-law had given her the family heirloom bracelet. The younger sister thought the bracelet must be fake and wanted to take it off and destroy it, but the woman seized the opportunity and slapped the younger sister. She said her bracelet represented the CEO's family, and if the younger sister disrespected it, it was like disrespecting the CEO himself. At just that moment, the CEO arrived. He pretended to be considerate and comforted the woman, saying she shouldn't have done it herself. He said in the future, for such matters, the bodyguards should take care of them. The scene of the two hugging shocked the younger sister, because in the last life, the CEO had never treated her like this. Not only that, the woman also brought a very luxurious gift for her father. This made her father very satisfied. During the meal, the woman suggested that she had already started her own family and could return the company her mother left her. At this moment, the younger sister stood up and said that both of them were just putting on an act to steal the company. But the CEO defended the woman, saying the younger sister had no manners. The father told the younger sister to apologize, but she refused. At that point, the CEO pulled the woman and was about to leave, but the woman's father stopped them. He said it was all his younger daughter's fault for not understanding, and asked the CEO not to be upset. He added that the company would definitely be handed over to the older daughter to manage in the future. The